Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah,
Hello, KZOOMers.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you.
We are...
First Thursday of spring. It's now spring.
Yes.
Or, for Tony, it's autumn. But for us.
Yes.
And tomorrow. It's also tomorrow.
And it's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
So this is going to be a class that was about exploring what it means to hold paradox. And we're going to be sent through the Song of Songs to that curriculum of paradox. But I just wanted to start just so that we can have a sense of paradox, that, a couple of teachings about paradox, that one from Niels Bohr, who was a physicist, it says the opposite of a correct statement is a false statement, but the opposite of a profound truth may well be another profound truth.
I like that.
Yeah. And so we're going to be kind of exploring these profound truths that sometimes seem opposite when we're in our narrow state of mind, but as we come to leave Egypt, leave constriction, come on the journey to the promised land, we get more and more into an expanded state that holds paradox. There's this teaching from Diana Gabaldon, who I've heard another one just like this that says, if you ever find yourself in the midst of paradox, you can be sure you stand on the edge of truth.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember writing, paradox has the fragrance of truth to it. But again, it forces us to be able to move to another state of consciousness, an expanded state that can hold that. So the Song of Songs we're in this beautiful love song. And, what I'm learning about love from my relationship with Rachmel is that I have to forgive him for not being me.
Often. And truth be told, vice versa.
Right.
You're not just like me.
When we're in, but the idea of not just love, but to being in love is a whole other state. So I know you like to read this part of it.
Well, it's mine.
Yes.
Your breasts are two fawns, twins of a gazelle pasturing among the lilies. Before the day blows on and the shadows flee, I will go myself to the mountain of myrrh, to the hill of frankincense. You are all beautiful, my friend. There is no blemish in you.
In other words, you are perfect. So being in love, it means to experience this extraordinary state of heightened sensitivity and expanded perception. From that state, we know the truth of an underlying perfection that holds, supports, and suffuses this imperfect world. When I am in love, there is really no particular object of that love, although, whoever's around can benefit from it, right? Yet everything I touch or see or taste becomes the focus of that love. When I am in love, even the most difficult challenges are received as messages and goads to go deeper, see wider, and surrender more fully. This practice that we're going to do is an opportunity to taste that state and then remember the glimpse we have received, so that glimpse can be our compass as we traverse this path of love. So we're going to that place of the underlying perfection that suffuses, that is the foundation of our lives, so that all of the seeming imperfections we can manage. We can be not overwhelmed by, because of that place of the glimpse of perfection. So let's enter in through these magic words. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Uhumum ein bach, uhumum ein bach. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Uhumum ein bach, uhumum ein bach. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati.
Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati.
So let's try an experiment of looking at the faces here, looking at these faces and seeing the perfection.
Yeah, we put on our glasses, some of us.
Seeing the perfection here. And remembering, I remember being in a state where I could look at anything and find what's wrong with it, really. That's a different state. And the contrasting state is like when I look from that state of expanded awareness and I'm in love, then I am seeing that underlying
Beauty in everything, I suppose.
the perfection.
The perfection.
I don't anymore see what's wrong. It doesn't pop out at me. What I see is sort of the wholeness of life radiating through you to me.
I think it depends on one's inner state, does it not? Which view you see?
Which way you see?
Which
So
zebra
let's-
stripes?
So let's
you
just
see?
let's chant this to each other. You are perfect, you KZOOmers.
There is no blemish in you.
Kulach,
Yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati.
once more.
Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati. Kulach, yafa, rayati.
And so close your eyes and feel what it feels like to be seen in that way. That nobody's focusing on the blemishes, that I'm being seen in my wholeness, in my connection, in my perfection. Being seen with the eyes of love, and let that penetrate. So, as we move to this, the practice is really is to be able to hold both, to be on this journey that sometimes feels like I'm in exile. I am in the kind of like challenges of the imperfections of life, and at the very same time hold a memory of wholeness that is guiding me on that path. So Mirabai Starr says, mystics seem to have no shame about contradicting themselves left and right. They blithely proclaim that the cure for pain is in the pain itself, and that the cry of longing is the sigh of merging. That's because the path of the mystic reconciles contradictory propositions, such as harrowing sorrow and radical amazement, and blesses us with an extended capacity to sit with ambiguity, to treasure vulnerability, to celebrate paradox as the highest truth. So I want to feel both at the same time, and to expand to hold the truth of the paradox that and that this practice that we're going to do is called the Experience of Exile, because it acknowledges the truth of that sense of separation. And it says by the waters of Babylon, there we sat and we wept. So those tears are coming from that harrowing sorrow. When we remembered Zion. So remembering Zion means that we had some glimpse of perfection, of the wholeness, and that is what is like moving us forward on this path that is going to kind of save us from that place of exile. But at the same time, we have to feel it. We have to feel it. We have to know it, and then follow the plant the glimpse like a seed, and follow it to our own place of home. So the truth that we are in exile and then we are home at the very same moment. So these words are also kind of the lament of experiencing that exile, and at the very same time, the lament is moving us, is guiding us forward with that glimpse of perfection. Like the blues, like singing the blues.
Want to share that?
Yeah. I was saying that I learned a lot from singing the blues, because instead of bringing me down, the blues lifted me up, and
singing out your pain.
Yeah,
Lift you up.
Yeah, it's like I'm not in denial, and like I'm seeing the kind of the vast kind of scope of my humanity, which connects me to everybody else. And this memory of Zion is a memory of home, of wholeness, that is guiding me on the path. So there's a Hebrew part, and then I'm going to add an English part. You can do whichever one you want. This is a little uncomfortable. So the Hebrew part first, it goes. Sham yashavnu gam-bachinu et-Tziyon al-neharot Bavel. Sham yashavnu gam-bachinu et-Tziyon al-neharot Bavel. Sham yashavnu gam-bachinu et-Tziyon by the rivers of Babylon.
Sham
Where we sat when we remembered Zion. By the rivers of Babylon.
Sham
There we sat when we remembered Zion. By the rivers of Babylon.
Sham
There we sat when we remembered
yashavnu, gam-bachinu, v'zakreinu, yashavnu, gam-bachinu, v'zakreinu, Sham, yashavnu, gam-bachinu, v'zakreinu, Sham, yashavnu, gam-bachinu, v'zakreinu, et-Tziyon. Sham, yashavnu, gam-bachinu, v'zakreinu, 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 et-Tziyon. Sham,
There we
yashavnu, gam-bachinu, et-Tziyon.
So I want to enter in to that experience of exile. And just notice what it feels like. Maybe there are tears that are unshed inside. And maybe we can sigh into that place of exile, letting go some of the tension, and find within us that glimpse of wholeness that's going to lead us home, knowing that it is inside us. And just let yourself expand into that sense of paradox, of that you're in exile, and yet someplace in us we know also we're home. Expand into that paradox. So the danger of paradox is that sometimes we can fall into one side of the paradox or the other side of the paradox, and we can get stuck. So we can get stuck in that sense of exile, but we can also get stuck in thinking that we're home and there's no more work to do.
Life will tell you differently. It's been my experience.
But, which is a kind of a spiritual bypass place, or a place of denial. And so the idea is like to being human and divine at the same time, of knowing our wholeness, and at the same time, diving into our humanity. And I was once told that there's no way to get to your divinity except through your humanity. Kierkegaard said that the thinker without a paradox is like a lover without feeling.
Interesting.
Lover. So it's like the paradox just expands you, But there are moments when we do kind of get stuck, and we need to be able to find our way to lift ourselves up out of that stuck place. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to introduce this.
This is one of the best lifter-uppers I know. This very chant we're about to do. That
says, I lift my eyes. And it's really I lift up my consciousness.
My heart, my soul, my consciousness.
Yeah, my consciousness. I lift it up so that I can get this wider perspective. And for those who are shruting, I'm doing this with an E and a B. And so it says, when I say to you, I lift my eyes, that you is like the widest you there is. There's not like one place that you is.
It's the whole.
It's the
whole you.
The wholeness, the wholeness of life. I'm lifting myself up into the wide perspective. I'm pulling myself out of my constriction, my place of Mitzrayim. I'm lifting myself up so that I can take this journey to wholeness. So maybe this could be an inspiration for our seders next week.
Yeah.
That sometimes we have to lift up our eyes because we're kind of like in the gutter. That's what I call it. In the gutter.
Kind of lost in our.
We're lost in our
physical
stuff.
Our stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So break free and lift up.
So lift up. That's what this. So this practice really is a really good one for expanding the view and lifting our spirits.
Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes.
Let's try it softly.
Aylecha, nasati, et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. Aylecha, nasati, et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha, nasati, et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. Aylecha, nasati, et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha, nasati, et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. Aylecha, nasati, et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha, nasati, et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. Aylecha, nasati, et-aynai, hayoshvi, bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes.
So let's stay in that wide perspective, breathing into the heart, expanding the heart so that it's wide enough to hold the paradox, to hold our humanity and our divinity at once.
Boy, didn't that lift you up? I'm up. I'm there.
And also, it's a kind of a, an energy to move us on the path.
It's good fuel.
Yeah. This teaching by Matthew Fox that I came across that says, humor and paradox are often the only ways to respond to life's sorrow with grace. So it's sort of connected. Like we need that ability to hold paradox, and so the question of paradox is answered in our tradition through the idea of Devekut. Devekut, which is the word for cleaving, and really it's the state of being able to hold both at once, both the divinity and the humanity at once. So we're cleaving to the divine. We're in our experience of our humanity, and we're connecting ourselves to that wide perspective, to that divinity. And so this kind of I think of it as the central Jewish practice is Devekut, and it is a state of holding paradox. Really, it's a state of, and so in the book of Deuteronomy, there is the commandment to go to that place of Devekut, and it says, all of you who are in Devekut, v'atem hadvekim ba ya Elohaychem, to that mystery, your God, you will, literally, it's all of you are alive today. But when I see those three words, if you want to take a look at the text and say those three words, Chayyim, kulchem, and hayom. So the word Chayyim, it's like, so this is the rewards of Devekut. The rewards of Devekut are Chayyim, which is vitality, life, the life force. Life force. You're connecting into the life force. You are resourced in that life force. So the word kulchem could have two different meanings. That kulchem meaning all of you, meaning like you have a connection to everybody else when you're in that place of Devekut, kulchem. And also all the parts of you are connected. All of you, all the different parts of you are also. So, and I think of it as an integration of my being. So life, like vitality, connection, integration, and then the word hayom, which it means today, represents presence. And so, Devekut is the pathway to vitality, connection, integration, and presence. So that's why it's such an important practice to, I don't know if I want to say master it exactly. It's like we come into it and then we lose it and we come back to it. And so I think of my practice as establishing pathways of tshuva, of returning to that place of Devekut, because it falls away, and then I want to return to it. But if in my practice I have been practicing and establishing those pathways, then those pathways will be there for me. So I want to do this as our final practice of this, and I also want to say, as we're going towards Pesach, for Passover, that these are the sort of keys to our freedom. When we're stuck in one side of the paradox or another, we are not free. So when we expand to be able to hold that paradox, it's also the meaning of freedom. And you who are in Devekut, with that mystery, you will have access to this life force, this connection with everything, this integration within you, and a sense of presence. So I think that's kind of inspiring to me. So the poet Rumi writes, "Find the real world, give it endlessly away, grow rich, flinging gold to all who ask, live at the empty heart of paradox. I'll dance there with you, cheek to cheek." So it is a dance. It's all a dance.
It's all a dance. Everything's a dance. It's true.
So there's 3 parts to this chant that we'll do, and the Hebrew is kind of the atem adevekim by Elohaychem.
I'll do that part.
Rachmael will do that part, and it's sort of pointing to this practice of cleaving, of connecting ourselves to the oneness. And then there's a part that just says Chayyim kulchem hayom, which is like receiving the rewards of Devekut, right? Of Chayyim, kulchem, hayom, those 3 words that represent the 4 qualities of vitality, connection, integration, and presence, right? So it's celebrating that. And then there's another part that just says, alive today, alive today, alive today. So if you feel like chanting just the words alive today, can come into your aliveness through the practice of Devekut, which is the practice of holding paradox.
Atem hadevekim Elohaychem Atem hadevekim Elohaychem Atem
alive today. And just to remember that as we do this work of transformation, that Carl Rogers said that the curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a paradox there. And it goes also for each other. When we can accept each other where we are, then we open up the gates of transformation through that acceptance.
That's how we started talking about accepting each other just the way we are.
Right. So it's good to be in practice with you, and we're sending each other to freedom.
To freedom.
Because next week we're not going to be KZOOMing. We're going to be
Be the second night of
Kesedering.
Pesach. Yeah.
And
Kesedering.
I hope everybody has a seder that you can go to.
But we'll be here the next week.
The following week we
April
will.
9th.
Oh yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that'd be great.
It'll kind of be my birthday.
April 8th, Shefa's
It's my
birthday.
so.
The day before. Yeah.
But we can celebrate. We can celebrate for sure.
So. Okay.
So good to be with you.
You need
If
to
I
leave. We love you.
invite
Bye.
you to come to the website, and there's a couple of new things on the website.
Mm-hmm. Workshop
and-
here in San
Yeah,
Diego.
and also like a video of a talk that I gave in India. You could watch on the website.
It's like giving over the Torah of the Shir Shirim, of the Song of Songs. She just really laid it out. Wow.
So anyway, and invite you to come and give a little donation in honor of what you received, and be able to take this journey to freedom. So we are sending each other.
Yeah.
And we will see you on the other side of the sea.
Yep.
So.
And we'll celebrate. We'll let Miriam ring the timbrels, beat the drums.
So
see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Anybody that would like to stay for